Bro, not gonna lie, it's been like 5 years since I've made a video. Uh-oh, sorry guys. I've low-key been working like so much. I've been picking up extra hours, so I've just been a little bit busy. So we're gonna get the season 4 roadmap tomorrow. I'm not gonna talk about season 4 that much. I'm gonna be honest. I have a sneaking suspicion that season 4 isn't gonna be that good. I feel like zombies isn't going to get the Janus Towers map. I feel like multiplayer is gonna be incredibly mid unless we get some great remasters thrown out of the middle of nowhere. Stitch coming back is cool. If you've seen anything about season 4, Stitch is coming back. Surprise, he's alive. Firing range 24/7. Oh, wait a minute. And all of this Black Ops 6 news, we actually have some Black Ops 7 news. Why did they literally just add that one Fortnite skin? So Activision's dumbass, or Treyarch's dumbass, thanks to the COD HQ, added some files into the game and people were able to access these files. And these files are actually movement options for wall running and double jumps, which is pretty much what BO7 is going to run on. So they added these movement options. Well, and people were hacking using these movement options because if you don't know, Black Ops 7 is going to be a Jetpack Call of Duty, and the old debate of a Jetpack COD is starting up again. Jesus, guys. But I'll put some videos up on screen of people actually using the movement options, wall running, and the firing range. It looks really good. Like, it looks amazing, and I'm super excited to have a Jetpack COD. There is a double jump, so it's not really like a Jetpack COD. It's just like, you know, wall running, some advanced movement. I suck at this game. I'm gonna be honest, I have not played this game in like 2 weeks or something. I've been playing Doom the Dark Ages, which I finished, by the way. Great game. The story is so bad though. I did not enjoy the story in any fucking way. I thought the story was utter dog shit, but the gameplay, which is what matters in a Doom game, was phenomenal. Now, I don't know about you, but I am super excited to have a Jetpack Call of Duty back in Call of Duty. It has been years since we've gotten a Jetpack COD, and there's hella people that are skeptical about this, but here's the thing, most of these people didn't even play those Call of Duties. I feel like the current Call of Duty player base, at least for Warzone, is filled with a bunch of people that played during BO2, played during the Golden Age, and then just stopped playing because they got older or whatnot, they got responsibilities, or they just didn't fuck with modern Call of Duty. Then 2019 came out with Warzone, and a lot of these people came back and are now like your Warzone-ish audience. And a lot of these people didn't actually play the Jetpack Call of Duties, but all of these like content creators are trying to do polls about like, oh, is a Jetpack Call of Duty good or not? Do you want this? And it's like most of your audience probably hasn't even played most of the Jetpack games. There's only 3. And then a lot of people will argue like, oh, well, there was a reason why we haven't gotten a Jetpack Call of Duty in years. And it's like, yeah, but you're also wrong at the same time. It's not that black and white. The reason why it's been years isn't just because they did like one game and then people hated it, because they did 3 in a row. You can't take a game, completely change its foundations for 3 years in a row and then expect people not to complain about it. I think Jetpack CODs should be standard at least once every like 3 to 5 years. So many people are like so heavily arguing against a Jetpack COD. What is the problem? We have had like, what has it been, like 7 years now we've been boots on the ground? Since World War II we've been boots on the ground, and you're complaining that we're gonna get 1 year of a Jetpack COD? At least for us Jetpack enjoyers, let us have this. Let us have this movement for at least 1 year, bro, please. And then there's this whole debate of like, oh dude, I swear to God, if I go up against YYY sweats that are fucking spitting off walls and doing all this shit, I'm gonna lose my mind. See, the thing is with this whole debate of like, oh, I don't want to go against this, it doesn't matter. You are always, no matter what, with the current skill-based matchmaking, going to be going against people unless you're in like the top 1% of players. Most of your games are going to be exactly the same. Half of your games are going to feel oppressed, like you're going to have to lock the fuck in order to play in like a normal way, and then some of your games are going to have a good game. No matter what the movement or how large the skill gap is, that is how the game is going to function. You are not going to go against these crazy sweats. It all depends on your skill level. Like, no matter what, we can have the simplest Call of Duty game ever and your experience is still going to be exactly the same as the game which has the highest skill gap ever with the craziest movement ever, because it's always going to put you in those same skill rating lobbies. So this idea of like adding more bullshit and doing all this stuff means like, oh, I can't bear playing against that. It's like, brother, you are going to be put on people that are your skill level. If there was no skill-based matchmaking, then this conversation would be completely different, but that's just not how the game works anymore. This isn't like BO3 where it was something that you would be forced to adapt to. Your lobbies will just adapt to you, however you perform in them. So this whole idea of, oh my God, look at this, I don't want to play against this, I just got off of work. And it's like, brother, if you just got off of work, it doesn't even matter, because you're still going to be playing against people who are just on your skill level. It doesn't matter. It absolutely does not fucking matter. If you're a good player, then you're going to be playing against those people. If you're dog shit, you're going to get off work and playing against dog shit players. And then you could talk about Warzone, because Warzone is something where you're going to be playing against people that are above your skill rating, because no matter what, with 150 players, there's going to be a lot of mistakes with the skill-based matchmaking. You have to have a more broad amount of players in the game. So Warzone I get, but will Warzone have jetpacks even if BO7 has jetpacks? I hope not. Not because I don't want jetpacks in Warzone, but because I want to see that Treyarch or Activision or Raven can develop both of these games separately. I am so sick and tired of development changes that could happen in multiplayer or cool design ideas that just fucking don't happen because they just wouldn't function in Warzone. I really want this to be an opportunity where we can see something that happens in multiplayer, a huge gameplay decision that doesn't follow in Warzone. I am so sick and tired of all of these game modes being streamlined together. It's fucking bullshit. None of these game modes should be this streamlined together. So if I can get a Warzone experience that doesn't have jetpacks, regardless if it does or not, I just want to see that they can fundamentally design these two things differently. Fringe multiplayer map will return in Black Ops 6. Whoa. Wait, what if we get the wall running now? Wait. Oh, so I've been seeing this Battlefront 3 like revival thing. What the fuck is going on with that? See, like the player count's rising every day. So many people are starting to make content on it. I never played a Battlefront game. Actually, no, that's not true. I played a lot with my friend. Like I would go over to his house and we would play it. But it's actually crazy to me how EA is sitting on these IPs that are absolute gold mines. You got Battlefront and you also have Garden Warfare. Fucking make a Garden Warfare 3, bro. What the fuck are we doing? I made a Garden Warfare 2 video and that video did so well compared to my other videos that when I went back to make a Call of Duty video, those videos fucking tanked because the algorithm was like, oh, well, you're not doing as well as these videos, so then fuck you. Like, dude, Garden Warfare 2 has such a crazy audience and those players are itching for something, and so am I. Battle for Neighborville was such a cheap way to like make a sequel because they didn't make any of the variants. The variants are like the core to Garden Warfare 2. They're so important to the progression of the game, the sticker packs, opening, getting new characters. It is so important, and then you just threw it all away. And then that's not even touching on like the gameplay design decisions of that game. But EA, you're fucking stupid, bro. Also, I got some new headphones. I ended up completely smashing the last headphones that I had. I was trying to edit like 25 TikToks. That's how I make TikToks. I just record like 50 and then edit all of them in like 2 hours. I just speed through that shit. And CapCut literally wasn't working in the most frustrating way ever. It was like dueling between both of my monitors. It couldn't go to one and I couldn't do anything. Like I deadass could not do it. And it pissed me off so fucking much. I just slammed that shit into my desk. So then I wasn't able to make a video for like 2 to 3 days because I literally did not have volume. I had to use my Audio Technicas that I use for music, but that wouldn't get game volume for some reason. I don't know why. It would pick up my PC volume when I ran it directly into my computer and not my audio interface, but it didn't work. Other than this Black Ops 7 stuff, Call of Duty news has been pretty chill. You know, season 4 is coming around. Now, will Janice Towers release with season 4? I deadass don't know. I feel like season 5 will be the season where we don't have anything, but then they haven't marketed Janice Towers at all. So will we actually get Janice Towers? I don't think so. I feel like it's going to be a season 5 and 6. Like I deadass think that season 4 will not have Janice Towers. That's just my prediction. We're going to find out tomorrow though, because tomorrow the roadmap will release. So who knows? Maybe we will get Janice Towers. I'd be surprised. Now I'm still very worried for that map because, you know, the voice actor situation that's going on right now. I feel like the longer that shit goes on, the more and more we are entering territory where we're just going to get maps with no fucking voice lines. It's just, that's what's going to happen. You know, I hopped on today. I haven't played in like 2 weeks. I'm having a good time. Usually when I hop on after not playing this game for a while, I have the most miserable time in existence. But this is pretty chill. I'm having a good time right now. Also, if you're going to have a jetpack Call of Duty, please tone down the Omni movement in some way. I feel like the hate for Omni movement is kind of stupid and brain dead. Like people are just like, remove Omni movement. No. Don't remove it. I would say that you do need to tweak it a little bit. Maybe make it so you can't slide and dive in like the separate directions. Maybe make it so you can only like slide dive forward. Does anyone know what happened to that Squid HDR bundle? I heard that it got removed from the game. Why? I saw someone saying, oh, it copyright with Disney. Brother, Disney does not own squids. Like what the fuck? So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for me today. I hope you guys are all having a great day and I'll see you in the next one with the season 4 roadmap.